Welcome, welcome, one and all. Welcome to Centurion's Corner. Just trying a few new things out. I'm actually doing it live on webcam and with my PC. All right, Star Wars guy. Oh, nice. What's that for? Is that a Lego Geonosis set? Oh, okay. Not too bad. Is it a set of figures or is it an actual play set? Nicely done. Technical issues. Did that come with figures as well? I still can't even think what it is, to be honest. Is it 3.75 or a smaller kind of box set? Oh, nice. Is that like an older one as well? And you get to talk to me as well as you're in isolation. Yeah. But Hasbro do like to produce their bobbers, don't they? There's so many out there now that you just can't seem to get rid of them. You've got the white prototype, Turn Jedi, Baby Bobber, Emperor Strikes Back Bobber, Shiny Bobber. Yeah, same. I've still got my custom just here as well. I think it's the one that's got. It's not a plain. It's not a plain kind of outfit, really, is it? It's kind of like a nice, sort of like the reds and the greens are a lot darker, and just makes it more of a character rather than a bit of a plain Jane, I think, than just matte green. Yeah. So what else you been up to in this isolation period, I suppose? Nice. Have you been watching Clone Wars as well? Hello there, Agent D. Nice. Have you seen the latest episode? Oh, you're right, mate. Yeah. Literally, I only watched it tonight. I got in from work and just sat down to watch it. And actually, I didn't want it to end. I thought it was amazing. I just thought it's tying things off quite nicely. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that actually, to doing a sort of a holiday special, Bubba. So yeah, there's a few things that I want to have a look at. I've actually ordered a few sort of. I kind of want to go into a bit of like customizing. I haven't got an R2 doing. Oh, gotta get my words out. I haven't got an R2D2 unit yet. So that's why I got the Bandai kind of kit. Just so I've got a 6-inch sort of like R2D2 because I heard the size is a lot better compared to the Black Series one. And I actually seen on sort of the China websites actually that there's some R2D2s. I want to see what they look like and see if I can just sort of start customizing them into different colors and stuff as well. So that's one thing I want to start looking at. But definitely customizing is definitely going to be back on the cards, to be honest. I just need to get around it because at the moment, work and just general, as soon as I get in, and that life's completely sort of a little bit different to how it was it used to be. So yeah, it's a bit hard now. It's just finding the time. Uh, yeah, my day's been all right. I've been at work, still working through isolation. I guess key worker, but to be honest, life hasn't really changed much for me since all this isolation stuff. The only thing I prefer is that there's no traffic on the road, and everything's all right really. But apart from that, come home, had a pizza, watched Clone Wars, and I thought I'd come on and have a chat really, rather than just sort of sit in the dark on my Todd. How's your day been? Do they still make the micro machines Star Wars, or is that all finished now? But I used to have loads of it in the 90s. I used to have like the heads that used to fold down, and I also had the bigger set kind of spaceships I used to have as well. Yeah, quarantine's a little bit of a bum, and we've got another 3 weeks of it yet now, so it's not stopping people coming out shopping, that's for sure. Have you got any newer figures, Agent? Did you buy any new Black Series? Cheers. It's getting there. It's getting there. I've still got a lot more down here, and on the floor that I still need to get through. But and also got the new 40th anniversary figures that's just come out, so I've ordered a couple of them as well. That should be on the way. It's not too bad. I mean, well, I'm down in Kent, but it's not been too bad today. Like it's kind of copable, I suppose. It's not too sort of not too hot. Oh, okay. You eyeing up any of the new 40th anniversary stuff? Oh, nice, mate. Love to see that. I used to have Ralph. Is it LaCroix? I can't remember his name. The guy that designed all the things. I used to have like these really big sheets of backdrops and stuff that he painted. It was in a big box and all that. Must have sold it when I was young. But yeah, it's the only thing about Star Wars, isn't it? The collection just keeps going and going. Oh, nice. Love to see that. Yeah, I'm still a little bit the other way because the other day I just got paid, and then obviously Star Action Figures they got the new wave in, and I was like, "Damn you!" Yeah, I'd like to do an arc commander. It's just getting all the other bits and bobs really. So I will look into that, and I've seen a few on Facebook as well, where the guys sort of making all the 3D print bits to put onto the commanders. Hey Dave, you all right, mate? Nice to see you. Yeah, Bly's missing the little stripe on his chin, isn't he? I have got some paints and stuff, so I might even just do a little quick video of a few sort of touch ups on different figures, and including Bly as well, just to put that little bit of paint on there. Oh, thanks, Carl. How's everyone going? That's all right, Dave. To be honest, I didn't even know I was coming on here. I just ordered a Domino's pizza, and I thought, oh, do you know what? I'm just going to go on live and just go for it. And more. Welcome, mate. And thank you, Carl. Yeah, to be honest, that was the whole point of me starting up YouTube. because I was heavily inspired by actual YouTubers themselves. So, but what I've noticed with people doing customs, it's kind of like, here's my custom, but for me, it was like, well, how did you do that? I want to have a go, but there's nothing on there for me to show. So I kind of just wanted to have a stab at it myself to see how good I am, and just sort of give people the kind of ingredients to go about to do it themselves. I mean, there's people online that sell them for a ridiculous amount of money, but you don't need to do that. Oh, are you? Apparently, Boba Fett might even come out again in the 40th anniversary. So, customizer, I really like Stigma. I really like the way he does his customizing as well. And to be honest, there's a lot on Instagram. I can't even really pick out one or two people because they all got their individual styles. Like Imperial Lemon on Instagram, I absolutely love. I love his kind of idea and his interpretations of his own troopers and stuff. Um, you got Jedi in 1977, and he sort of does lots of the Sith lords, and he does all the sculpts on there. So yeah, there's different ones, and you got J Customs as well, who does all the clones. They look fantastic. So it depends what kind of era you're looking at. There's all the different customers on it. Can't even get my words out. I've had too many beers. But yeah, each person is unique, and I love people that go, oh, here's my first custom. What do you think? And I think that's brilliant because they just had their first stab at it and they're learning like straight away. Community corner. To be honest, Dave, it will be coming. I just need. It takes quite a while to actually do those videos. So for me to get them out sort of weekly is kind of hard. So whether I start doing it again every Friday is a different thing. But I definitely want to start doing it again, get those people recognised again on Instagram and stuff. Um, so I just kind of have to build this up. Just have to build this bit for a bit of a backdrop. Um, yeah, just to make the videos a little bit nicer. I mean, where I've moved into the flat, still got the boxes, but I need kind of like that's all my Lego collection all in there in bubble wrap, and I just need like to get cabinets and things to put it all up. Oh, thanks more. Yeah, they definitely should release some more clones. I mean, as I said before, I think where they brought out the 4 pack of like the 501st, I think it was a 212 kind of phase two on there as well. I think they should just bring them out individually, just on kind of like carded packs, just as sort of like army builders, like for 15 quid each or something like that. I would happily go out and just buy at least one of each, just to put them in the collection. I sound like Morrison, sound alike. He lives on the other side of the world. I'm from England, Kent, not New Zealand, but don't know. Maybe we've got the same twine or twang. Yeah, I definitely want to look into making a 6-inch kind of well, a diorama, I suppose, not a play set as such, but yeah, like a diorama. I'd love to do that. There's a guy on Instagram that I used to talk to. We still like all his posts and stuff like that. But yeah, I've always sort of wondered if I would ask him to help me kind of design a 6-inch kind of sort of size diorama, and then I just give credit to him on the video, and then just go from that way. Yeah, 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 definitely. The prequels are definitely sort of have been untapped. I think, to be honest, in the Black series, I think everything's been untapped really. where films like the new sequel trilogy and all that come out, it's really kind of taken away kind of the background characters. I mean, you think by now they were released all the Kenner type figures from years ago, all the Cantina scenes, like even Bib Fortuna and Ponda Baba and just all the ones that are recreated from literally the vintage Kenner line, but they haven't even touched any of those. I mean, I think the only background character that brought out is like the Gamma Guard. Um, I mean, Wedge, I suppose. Um, like a Jawa. There's nothing what I call like proper background characters. Um, yeah, I would like Jar Jar Binks as well, to be honest. So it kind of finishes off that, doesn't it? And a monthly custom corner would probably be quite a good idea, actually. It give me more time to sort of do it, but I kind of like doing it weekly as well because obviously I always used to put the Black Series news on the end of it, unless I just do that willy nilly when news does fall. Yeah, diorama with all the clones would be amazing. And Morrison or Baker, I definitely would go for Baker for the clones. Um, I just love the way that he talks to himself on the Clone Wars. I literally, that's what I thought. I fell in love with the clones on that one. So that's what got me into Black Series collecting and customizing. Really was the Clone Wars. So I definitely would have to go for Baker on that. Oh, nice. Well, I got rid of all my old Kenner line. I wish I kept all mine. But was the snow trooper white or is he still covered in yellow snow? Yeah, your squad's coming along nicely, Dave, with those pictures. Hey, Boss Bounty, mate, you all right? Yeah, man. Well, I mean, just find me on Instagram. Like on as we're on there, just submit some photos that you want on Custom Con, and I'll just save them on my phone. When I do go around to it, I'll give you a shout out quite easily. Ah, and he's white. Nicely done. Yeah, definitely. The way, yeah, he does talk to himself, and I just think, even though every single clone is obviously the same, he uses pretty much the same voice, but literally having it's probably the hardest job I reckon he's got in sort of voice acting. I think what he does is absolutely amazing. Oh, nice! I would love to see a custom bib from Tuna. I would love him in Black Series, to be honest. Oh, that's good, boss mate. How you? What's your latest purchase, and how's the isolation for you as well? Sam Witwer as more definitely. Oh, cheers, Dave. Well, I always say I'm just a little key maybe to your inspiration. It's just we gave access to open up your prospects. Yeah, there's quite a few, but apparently there's another wave of 40th anniversary Empire coming out as well. So that could contain Boba Fett and a few others. But yeah, definitely a low bot. I even think from the old Kenner line as well. Was it the best bin cloud car driver? He was pretty cool. Yeah, Ozell, I always think always reminds me of Grange Yield, doesn't he? That's any of the people from the UK, to be honest. It was just a school based program with the headmaster. But yeah, I mean, there's loads of characters really in there from the 40. Like they could just bring out. I'd love them to bring out the Tauntaun again. That'd have been great. I'm just kind of waiting for like an archive series though. That'd be great. Oh, nice. I've actually, Dave, I've actually purchased. I've got a Darth Maul bootleg on the way. I think the Han Solo Stormtrooper bootleg, a Darth Vader bootleg, and that could be it. Or I might have bought a Sand Trooper, maybe. But I'll do an individual video for each of those as well, just to show them off and compare if I have any of the others to compare to. But yeah, I just think they're good bases, and I bought some R2D2s and the BB-8 as well, a bootleg. I don't know what the articulation is on all those, but hopefully that might be pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot, isn't there? There's a lot. Black Series does has a lot to go for. I mean, I read someone on Facebook a little while back, and they said, "How long do you reckon Black Series is going to last for?" But as I said before, they're hardly untouched. You know, they still need to bring out Bodhi from Rogue One, and a lot of stuff as well. So you know, they can always go down the path. I mean, you still got Princess Leia on the Bespin kind of outfit in the red. You know, even an Ugnaught. Um, I mean, they could bring out the C3PO, like the white. Is it white or the red that's walking around on that comes out the door? I can't remember actually. I think it's white. So they can even just do a repaint C3PO. Yeah, it's just a lot. There's a lot of things that they could just easily just release. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I mean, Black Series has got a lot of different lines going for you. You do have the 40th anniversary, and I'm wondering if the 40th anniversary ones replace the archives. So next year we might get more archives come out while there's no 40th anniversary, and then the year after that we get the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi, and then it go back to some more archives. Yeah, Dave. I'm looking into getting the Bandai kit of the K2SO, um, and I just want to see how that is because I kind of want to bring out a series from the channel, which is kind of like droid builders, um, which is potentially that's why I got the R2 unit um, Bandai kit. Obviously, I need an R2D2, I need an R5D4, but I thought about purchasing it again and then painting them up different colours and then painting them again. And I'd love to do that with the like the K2SO and stuff like that as well. So it's actually all the droids that I own is actually I've actually built them rather than they're an actual figure. But C3PO is kind of sort of like within the space of like 2 months, I've got like 4 figures of him. Yeah, I've heard really good things about this. So I'm really looking forward to making it. I'm off at some point in this month, so I'll probably sit around just making it and making a few customs, make a few videos as well to bring out. And I will actually be making this on camera as well. I don't know if I do it live or I do it step by step, but yeah, you'll see the whole process of it. Yeah, they are, Dave. They are in similar scale. Nice Star Wars guy. I would love a little mini sort of Star Wars shop and all that nearby, but there's literally nothing like that no more. Yeah, everything's on there. So yeah, the Bandai kit's in scale. So if I just move Dooku and this guy. Yeah, so this is the Bandai Biker Scout um, kit, which is pretty cool. It's quite nice. But obviously with the guy, who should we use? Let's use Dooku. Yeah, because I've heard the R2D2 and all that's a better scale. Because I've heard that the R2D2s are smaller than he should be really in the. But yeah, that's the scale. So it's literally on point. You know, pretty much the same sort of size. It's pretty cool. The only thing I do say is like the articulation, like the arms and all that, they come out of joint and stuff. So sometimes they look a little bit weird and crazy. But it's just fun. It's kind of like Lego, but it actually looks great. It looks like a finished figure at the end of it, and you actually built that. You know, it's pretty cool. You know, it's really good. Yeah, so he's a bit taller than the biker scout, but you know, some a bit smaller and some a bit taller. I mean, yeah, Dooku is actually a taller figure to be honest. But yeah, they still fit well. Yeah, I mean, they could easily bring out a Biggs just on the same body as well. Obviously, Porkins would need a little bit more kind of expanding, I suppose. Yeah, yeah. The kits are pretty cool. I was looking online the other day to see it because I did get this for can't remember now. I want to say £40, but I saw the other day it was back up to about £90 on there. So I don't know whether because of delivery charges and all that at the moment, or maybe I got it when it was on an offer. But I just thought maybe if for about that price, it's a little bit too expensive. So is everyone keeping up with their Star Wars collection during isolation, or are they finding it hard to get any figures? Yeah, well, I can see why he's your fave teacher. Yeah, yeah. Star Wars is a bit of an expensive habit, and the thing is as well about collecting, you just kind of want to get up to speed with everyone else, and you want to get it when you see it because you know sooner or later it's harder to get and it's gone up in money. Oh, is Christopher Lee that tall? I never even knew he was that tall. Nice. I always try and keep up with my displays, but every time I do a video, I have to sort of like take them all down because I want to take some pictures with them. So literally, I just had to quickly stand all these up, but it's just they just literally fall down, or I put them down just for quick keeping. Yeah, he was. That was a tall guy. Yeah, dust is a big problem. I don't know. I find I don't know. Since collecting Black Series, I've seen a few figures that I should have got. Um, One of them is Darth Revan. Um, he was about everywhere. Everywhere I went, I could get him for 15 quid. But I was just like, oh, I'll get him a bit later on because I'm not really too fussed by him. I prefer like to get film version of the characters. And now he's gone up to about 70 quid. I can't even get hold of him. Oh, nice. A Hot Toys. I would love a hot toy. Yeah, the Jedi one. So I still want to get the Sith, but I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of hard because I did like Knights of the Old Republic, but if I see something that's not really non-canon, I prefer to get something that's actually from the movies, and I don't know, than sort of like than a non-canon sort of character really. Although I did get Jaina Solo, and actually she's probably one of my favourite Black Series characters. Yeah, they probably will do. I think a lot of them will start getting re-released as they go on. But I kind of want them to sort of just keep producing newer characters really, rather than sort of bringing out the other stuff. Yeah, they'll only give them the one saber, don't they? Yeah, Jaina, literally, I think she's yeah. I really when I got that figure, I was really surprised actually, considering she only bought me a tenner as well. So yeah, I was really surprised by it. Yeah, yeah, isolation is a bit boring, but yeah, we can just keep it alive, watch Star Wars, and we got Disney Plus. I mean, the amount of times now I just put Star Wars on to listen to on my phone as to fall asleep at night is like beyond me. But yeah, every time I watch Star Wars anyway, it's just kind of one of those films that I always fall asleep to, even though I love it as much. But yeah, it's quite nice. Yeah, Star Wars figures have gone up, and I think to be honest, like the vintage ones, I mean, for 50, they're £15 over here compared to the Black Series 20 quid. I do think it's a bit of a mick, really. I think they should at least be at 12.99, £10. Yeah, I'm really hoping for Archives Greedo and Archives Cody as well. It's the only commander I need now to finish it off. But then I would love them to bring out the archive figures that they sort of produced in like the big four packs. You know, like the Blue Senate Guard, the Black Royal Guard, and obviously a lot of 501st Phase 2, 212 Phase 2. Just bring all those sort of out as well. Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I was saying, Dave. It's like you see a figure and you think, "Oh, I'll get it at a later date." I remember having, I think it was Obi-Wan Padawan, um, Asuka, uh, Kanan, and Ezra. I was going to get one of those four, and I thought I won't get Ezra. He's just come out, so I'll get Padama, Obi-Wan Padawan, and literally within seconds, Ezra, you can't even find him no more. Less than 90 quid. Yeah, I did a blue Senate Guard, but it wasn't what you remember him looking like on the thing. It was kind of like just a repainted Royal Guard with an extra little bit. Yeah, I'd love to go into a shop and just sort of buy figures and stuff like that. The only one around here really is for Forbidden Planet, but even then you're sort of like it's getting a bit hard. Hi, Raymond. Yeah, the patrol trooper as well. I got him up there. Well, actually, I got him twice because he came in. I think a set, or I got him for my birthday last year, and I already bought him, so I kind of got him fine. Hi, then, mate. You all right? Yeah, big up the AliExpress, Dave. Yeah, I was looking at a few bootlegs as well the other day, and they seem to be selling out as well. Like there's a lot of X's and stuff on the ones that you used to be able to get hold of, and even Boba Fett, I've noticed, is a bit harder to get hold of as a bootleg as well. Oh, nice. I'd love to see your Star Wars, your Return of Jedi Fett. You have to get on Instagram. Yeah, AliExpress is the best place to get your first, yeah, number one clone troopers, which I've still got free to customize. So maybe here soon. Yeah, I think I did. Started shouting it out, didn't I? And I think everyone's gone on there. Yeah, bootleg clone's pretty cool. Well, I sort of grabbed one down, but yeah. So this is the bootleg clone. Yeah, only they got all the articulation there. There is a video that on the site, but I mean the head is not too bad. The arms are fine. Everything moves on there. The only thing is the legs. They kind of come outwards, but they don't really go forwards. So you have to sort of turn the legs around a little bit to start getting all that articulation there. But if you just customize it, if you just want it on the shelf and stuff, they actually look pretty good. I think there's no way you could get. I mean, I don't even know how much a Phase One clone trooper goes for. I mean, these normally retail about sort of £10, I suppose, to about 13. But free post and packaging all the way from China, and they take about 2 weeks to get over here. So it's all good. yeah, it would be nice to buy in store for new. Yeah, customizing bootlegs is, yeah, I think it's the best way. And to be honest, you're not buying sort of, because a lot of people last year they was buying the clone Captain Rex when he was about sort of £5, sort of £7. Everyone was buying him, um, and it's just like literally killed the market because no one now can get a Captain Rex, you know. And I just think there's so many out there that's just been butchered now, just to make good customs. But I just think sometimes they're sort of taken away from people that would like to collect. So that's why I kind of like the bootlegs, because I'm not really sort of, I'm creating something myself, and I'm not really destroying something that someone else could buy. There is phase two bootlegs, but it's actually um, the SH Figure Arts kind of bootleg. But actually, on the face down these parts here, it's actually got the joint mold down there, so it probably would need a bit of sanding or something like that. But if you're just going to customize it, you probably won't notice as much. So it depends on there, really. Um, yeah, I think Bly should have come with a photo reel head, to be honest. A bit like we've got with Captain Rex and also with Wolf. I can see why they didn't, because obviously you've got the visor and stuff. Maybe it would look too bulky if it was a bigger helmet, because obviously it's got to go over his head. Um, and I suppose for people, well, I say for people that, you know, Wolf was definitely from the Clone Wars. Captain Rex is definitely from the Clone Wars. But Commander Bly's from episode 3. So was Hasbro thinking that you never actually saw his face, so why would they produce him with a helmet off kind of sort of thing? Yeah, the Baby Yoda is a bit, but there's not really much you can really do with um, sort of the Black Series Baby Yoda. I mean, even in the Mandalorian, after the time, it actually looks like they're holding a toy anyway, because it just sort of stands there in their hands, doesn't really move. Yeah, we did see Bly in the Clone Wars, but I think generally he actually comes from episode 3. So I just think maybe Hasbro kind of thought like they don't need to do his head. It's a bit like Gree as well, and Cody. I would love them to have photorealistic things and have them all in display with the helmets under their arm. But I can see why they don't. Um, Episode 5, The Mandalorian. I can't even remember which one's that one. Yeah, I'm hoping Cody does get a re-release, big time. Yeah, I really need him as well. Uh, I think. I mean, I think the child. I think I don't know. I think he's going to be produced tenfolds, and everyone's going to buy them, even people that are probably not really into Black Series collecting. Um, I don't think he will hold his price. I don't think it will go up in price or anything like that. I think he's so kind of like so popular at the moment that it's just going to be sort of well manufactured. I think it'll be out there quite a lot. My favourite clone that I own is definitely Captain Rex. I can't beat him, to be honest. I know he's kind of like the main clone, but I think he was my first Black Series figure that I bought, and I just think really he's just done so good that he paved the way forward for me for Black Series, because I just literally thought that photorealistic face was just brilliant. Wasn't he a bit of a young kid though, the one in the Tatooine episode? Yeah, yeah. I think I got him for about £11, Captain Rex. So yeah, that's probably about what, $7. And yeah, I think he literally just blown away. He literally to me kind of looks a bit like a Hot Toys and a miniature kind of sort of action figure. I think he looks brilliant. Yeah, I mean the Mandalorian, what they've done with it, you can tell it's not green screen and stuff on most of the bits, and yeah, to be honest, I'm really enjoying it. I did watch it before Christmas, kind of like on Cody, because obviously we had to wait for it to come out in the UK, and it's not even finished over here in the UK yet. But yeah, it's definitely brought sort of Star Wars back, and having Clone Wars at the same time as well. I just think it really kind of works. Yeah, Captain Rex's price just went up. But that's what I said. Like last year, everyone was kind of buying him. If you follow a lot of people on Instagram, they was literally just turning out customs of Captain Rex. Even some of them just getting rid of his body and just keeping his head to put on other clones, customizing his helmet and stuff like that. It just literally went crazy. Hey, Stigma, you right, mate? Yeah, that's probably the best line in that. But I've been using that line for about 20, well, at least about 10 years to my kids. So, yeah, they still don't listen. Yeah, I think Bly's just he's been affected by the coronavirus, so his deliveries and all that have just been literally kind of just a bit harder to get, aren't they? So, yeah, hi or hi, should we say? No, no. To be honest, my kids are not really into collecting at all, really, which it is a bit of a disappointment, I suppose. But it's just kind of like where you got to kind of go with the times, really. Like I just think they're just sort of into Xbox, YouTube, and everything like that. My little girl, though, she loves Star Wars, and beggars belief, she actually when she comes over, she does actually play with my Black Series figures, and she was absolutely adamant. She wanted a New Hope Lear, and I had the red box Princess Lear, which you all know, I think, is a bit of a man ape. And I had this one as the 40th anniversary one. So she kept saying, "Can I do a review of this one so she can have the other one?" And yeah, so I did it. I just done the review for her so she could take the other one home. So yeah, she actually loves Star Wars. She loves Darth Vader. She loves dressing up as Darth Vader. A favorite character from Avengers is Thanos, and she wants a Thanos costume. Um, but she loves all the female, and I love it. I love Star Wars now, where all these female characters coming out, especially having a young daughter. We've got Cara Dune, we've got Sabine Wren, we've got oh god, what's her name? Is it Hela from Rebels? You know, there's actually loads out there. Considering it just used to be one, we used to have Princess Leia, and now we've just got a whole army of female characters. And as much as I don't really like Rey as a character, she sees something in her and she loves it. She loves her, so it is good. Uglier, yeah, she's really bad looking, but Ugly is gone away now, so she's all right. Nice. I actually got Chopper here the other day, actually, for cheap in the UK. So I got him for about £12, which is pretty good. It's half price, so I had to get it while I was there. General Veers, yeah, I think it's brilliant. Um, I think he's. I mean, I got him for £20. I think when he first came out, it was about 28 quid. But yeah, I got Veers up somewhere up there. But I think his face, he's okay. It's not 100%, but always dubbings, I suppose, or his accessories really makes that character. I think he looks brilliant. Yeah, yeah. I just think it's really good, Dave. I just think like I'm not into kind of political kind of correctness for Star Wars. I think it's the wrong place to kind of put real world issues because it doesn't really work. And I think that kind of went for the sequels where they tried real world humor in it with the sort of like Poe with your mama jokes. Finn, shall we say? He's just not very kind of. It's just sort of a bit screamy. His kind of humor's a little bit too out of Star Wars, and I find Rey just a little bit too robotic. But they're definitely gone the right way, like introducing more female characters. I mean, Ashoka, I think she's absolutely brilliant. The Clone Wars has when she first come out on screen, I thought, oh my god, what is this new character they brought in? Like Anakin had a Padawan. What's that about? And now, like, I think she's probably one of the best written characters in Star Wars to go. Yeah, I just think we've got Jen from Rogue One, we've got Rey, Hela. Yeah, it always used to be Leia, but yeah, we've just got so much more coming out. So yeah, the thing is, yeah, the sequels don't really want to get into it. I enjoyed Force Awakens. I thought it was made for the fans. It was pretty good, and it made up a story, and we was going to go along with a new thing. But obviously, Last Jedi come out, completely ruined it. Um, and what they've done with Rise of Skywalker, I just think they didn't have a lot to play with, and I think what they did was well done. I don't think it was great, but I think they done what needed to be done just to kind of sort of say, right, close the book, we've done it, it's done. Oh, it is Hera. Yeah, I've been saying Hela for I couldn't remember her name, but yeah, it is Hera. That's it. That's you're right. Yeah. Well, how was you started your snow speeder, didn't you? How is that coming along? Yeah, that's what I kind of sort of felt with Ray. It was just kind of there's no explanation that someone can pick up to be quite good. You know, even Anakin, he was like the most powerful Jedi. Even as a 9-year-old kid, he kind of they kind of said, "Oh, he's got better reflexes than most, but he doesn't understand why." And even Luke, you know, in Emperor Strikes Back, when he's actually established himself as to become a kind of a Jedi, you know, he really looked like he was struggling to even pull that lightsaber out where he's hanging upside down. That was like less than a meter away from him. He's like really struggling, but yeah, Ray could zoom that lightsaber right across from the snow from about 30 meters away, straight past someone that was trained by Luke Skywalker. Yeah, I suppose, but it's one that you're making though, mate. It might have been pretty, you know, it'd be nice to have a comparison, maybe. Oh, I used to have the vintage snow speeder as well. Star Wars guy, absolutely loved it. Used to love the little button under the wing to make the guns go off. Yeah, she was mentioned in Rogue One. Yeah, yeah. The only thing I can say, Dave, is that we didn't know what was going to happen. You don't, you know, like maybe there was going to be a different explanation for Ray. That's why she was quite powerful in the first one. But obviously, number two come along and just kind of, excuse my correction, but fucked things up. And they kind of had to just play along with it for number three. So we don't really know kind of the whole full story that was going on. The way that the sequel trilogy was kind of made, rather than going to a blackboard and writing it all out and saying, right, this is what's going to happen, this is what's going to happen in number two, and this is what's going to happen in number three. A bit like the way that Avengers and all the Marvel films are kind of sort of entwined to actually become as one. But it kind of reminded me of like the sequel trilogy was like you got J.J. Abrahams. He draws the head of a character, but you got the pages all folded up, you know. And then so next guy comes along, he doesn't know what the head looks like, and he draws a body, and then they close that up, and then J.J. Abrahams comes along again and just draws the legs, but you can't see what the body is, and then you open it up, and you got this sort of crazy, weird creature thing on this page where nothing actually blends in. It's just like oh, it's just like a mishmash of stuff. Oh yeah, my box is behind me. Yeah, it's because I've moved into a flat and I can't put my collection about yet. So what do I do really? Apart from Rex, um, actually, I really enjoyed Obi-Wan Kenobi from A New Hope. I think he was a great figure. But I think you know if I had to sort of maybe get rid of all my figures and then just keep one, uh, I do think Padawan Obi-Wan Kenobi. I think he makes an excellent Black Series figure. I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, flat is yeah, it's like an apartment. So it's just like one floor, bedroom, kitchen, and everything like that. It's just what we I suppose that's what us Brits call an apartment is a flat. Yeah. Oh yeah, I just literally think it's what they did with Star Wars. I think they just literally just rushed it. They got the license. Let's get a movie out because it's going to sell. Let's just go. And they were quite successful with Force Awakens. And then I think they just went ham again. Just gave it to another guy because they thought it was going to sell. And I think, yeah, I don't know. I can't really, just a speculations of a guy, but I don't think Last Jedi obviously went the way they intended it to. So yeah, the heavy Mando is pretty cool. I don't know how hard he's to get hold of, but I think it's because a lot of deliveries and stuff are not getting to the shops, so maybe he's still easier to get. So hopefully, after all this isolation things, we might see an influx of old Black Series figures filling up the shelves again. Yeah, so that's a good thing. We have Star Action figures over here, and I think they do actually sell worldwide, but just not at the moment because of the dreaded virus. But they're quite a good source for getting all your figures as well. If you ever get sort of stuck, it's good just to buy from there. Just Carl, mate. You stay safe as well, mate. Thanks for joining us. Oh yeah, yeah, because you still have Electronics Boutique over there, don't you? So top three you want officially made. I would love a Ponda Baba. No, I haven't got Ezra. A Lobot actually, like we said earlier, and I just kind of like the background characters. And to be honest, actually, out of put those two down, my top one as well that I'd love to be made is a Weekry skiff guard kind of warrior Jabba's palace thing. I absolutely love these guys. My favourite custom that I made, I have to remind myself really. I kind of like the way they all come out really. But I think my best one that actually really come out really well, I think was Bly. I think the colours really popped with him because I weren't too sure when I was making him. The colours I went there was a lot of different reference pictures and stuff that I was looking at, and actually now I've got the official Phase 2 one. The colours are very similar, and I actually quite enjoyed how he sort of come out really. But I've still got loads, to review. I've still got so many more more figures to come. Yeah, the actual band that'd be quite cool. But which nice noodles though? Would you want the CGI or would you want the original? Um, well, I've ordered for the 40th anniversary one. I wasn't really too fussed about the characters that I've got already, so I've gone out there and I've bought the Tie Pilot because I haven't had him already, so I thought I might as well get him in 40th anniversary. I have got the Inferno Squad one up there, which is basically a repaint of the Tie Fighter Pilot, but that means now I can go back to this one and actually make it more screen accurate by removing the tubes and stuff like that. Um, and then what else did I get? Oh, I got the Hoth Rebel and Luke Snowspeeder outfit. Oh yeah, the Clone Commander Obi-Wan. Yeah, I've got him up there. I was quite lucky enough to get him quite quickly, actually. His head's quite nice. It's really nice, but he does look like he's got a bit of a puffy cheeks. And the original Snice Noodles is definitely the way forward. But we also got the new wave. Well, I'll say it's a new wave, but for some reason they were released before the other series come out. But um, oh, nice, really 3D printed that. Oh, I think I might have saw that. Is that one where the guy's holding like a massive ship? Yeah, yeah. So it was like orange because it wasn't painted yet at the moment. It was like it was just huge. Oh yeah, yeah. I suppose I could reduce it down his cheeks. Oh, nice. Yeah, that was awesome. I saw that. I think I might have saw it on Facebook. So, one of the guys on there might have sent it. But yeah. I mean, we got the new Jedi's coming out as well, and there's my favourite characters coming out, which is from the prequels, and I cannot wait for him to come out. And I don't know when that wave is supposed to drop down, so maybe it's going to be about May or something. I don't do vintage, so it's hard to say really. I don't really sort of do those. I literally just collect Black Series figures. I used to collect Power of the Force. I used to collect all the 3.75s and all that. But once years ago, when I moved home, I had to sell it all, and it kind of took my time to get back into collecting again. So this is the first time really in this year I've really started collecting Star Wars again. And before that, I was collecting Star Wars Lego for about 8 years, but that I wouldn't call it really a Star Wars collection. Yeah, definitely is Ket Fisto. That's definitely my favourite. Um, I actually used to dress up as Ket Fisto long, long ago. So I literally cannot wait as for that as a Black Series figure. I did have a sideshow 12-inch figure around somewhere, but I can't remember where I put him. Might be in these boxes behind me, to be honest. But I've got a custom lightsaber hilt, and this is back from the old custom days as well. So it's all solid metal, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I think I might have done. I can't remember. I had quite a few little bits behind me before. So nice. Is Mace Windu quite easy to get, Dave? Because I've not seen him around for either really. But it'd be quite cool to give him sort of like some armor and stuff like that. Be pretty cool. Yeah, that's the thing is a lot of stuff's gone up in price, and that's kind of why I buy a lot when it's crumbs. But when I quite see a lot, I just they go for a fiver. Like I just think, right, I just get it now before it goes up in price because there's a lot of things that I see and they just go up. So as soon as I see it as a cheap price, I try and get it as quick as I can. Well, that's an idea, isn't it? I suppose. And he would have a patch as well or something like that. So it's probably a good way to go. But hopefully I shall receive the new 40th anniversary figures this week, and I'll bring reviews of those out straight away as well, to influence any of you guys if you want to buy them. But yeah, I don't know if anyone saw my collection video the other day of all these other figures that I need to collect. So you guys are going to have to sort of like focus me of which ones I need to review next, really. Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't know how many Coronas I was going to have, but I guess I've got a case of Corona in the house. Shiny Fett, I think is due very soon, isn't he? Isn't he sort of like end of May? I think he was supposed to be coming out. But it's just again, it's another Boba Fett release. You know, like how many times are they going to bring this guy out? It's absolutely mental. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, a little chopper in. Yeah, and just bring out the Ghost Crew as many as I've got, which I think. Oh, I'm missing that. It's Ezra at the moment. Nah, too many Fets. I just, Empire Strikes Back, Return of Jedi. They should have done way by now. They've done the prototype Fett, which to me is the wrong prototype Fett. It should be the Ralph LaCroix kind of sort of visor one. But yeah. Sometimes, I do love Boba Fett, but sometimes I think, yeah, he is a little bit overdone. And especially these carbonized versions now. I don't know. It's definitely not my bag. He looks like a shiny ball for Christmas, I kind of would rather a repainted version of another figure rather than Boba Fett. I didn't, just maybe like another clone, or I just think sometimes they're just wasting figures bringing out in a wave, even though it is a repaint and another new figure. They could have bring out something else. Yeah, they definitely need to re-release Ezra because he's got mental. Considering he's only like what two waves ago, he's like 90 quid I've seen him go for, which is ridiculous. Yeah, I just don't get the carbonized. I don't, I just don't. I think the Stormtrooper looks quite cool because he's like proper like silver. Um, but I just don't know the Boba Fett, just the green, just yeah. I would rather them just repaint and bring out the Return of Jedi. At least it's kind of like a different version movie of him rather than just another repainted Empire Strikes Back. But I don't know. It will sell because it's Boba Fett. Like a carbonized Django Fett. Now that'd be nice. Well, Adams, I hope they do, mate. I really do. And then they need to bring out Zeb and like the general and all that as well. That'd be nice. Yeah, it's it does look like they're just gone a bit crazy with the shine. Yeah, yeah, it'd be nice. They just seem to sort of bring out a few at a time, don't they? And keep us wanting more for their re-releases. But I'm just hoping, as I said in my sort of like Knights of Ren review the other day, like I hope this isn't the only Knight of Ren that we get. Like I'm really hoping, even though I don't really like them, but I'm hoping further down the line we get the other five. Just to finish off another collection within the collections. But then I suppose there's a lot of other characters as well that we'll get into there. I'd love a Mon Mothma, and stuff like that. As we've got a Admiral Akbar coming out as well. So yeah, I suppose it could be. So what would all you guys? So if I did a 40th anniversary for Return of the Jedi, what figures would you want released from that wave? Yeah, a Boba Fett, really? Yeah, can you imagine that? A Slave One. That'd be amazing. A Slave Lear. I just don't think we'll get a Slave Lear again. I don't think. But you never know. I can't see why not, because it's not like they delete the whole scene from the movie. So they just have to turn it around and just call it Lear in disguise or something like that. Thor's hammer. Yeah, well, I think Admiral Akbar's coming out, isn't he? So definitely we need more. I was quite surprised as well with the new Ewok coming out. It just looks, I think it looks really good. I think the sculpt of that looks brilliant. So yeah, I just can't wait for the little Ewok. And definitely a Wicket. I mean, I can't believe we haven't got a Wicket yet. You are worthy. Yeah, Barrel Garner. I can't remember his name now, but I used to have him in the Cad line. He was like the rebel kind of guy that was standing next to Mon Mothma. He had like a grey beard. I remember having like big black gloves, but he's mainly in like a grey outfit. Yeah, the spider things, that'd be pretty cool because obviously that would sort of fall in line with the probe droid, wouldn't it? So that'd be quite cool. General Dadine. Oh God, what's the other guy? Ninnub as well. That'd be amazing as well. Or Nine Nub. Yeah, it's Nadine, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, old Rebel Rex. Well, they could release it as like a free pack, couldn't they? They have phase one Rex, phase two Rex, and then do well, they could do it as a four pack, couldn't they? And then you have the Endor Rex now. What are they calling him as well? Yeah, General Calrissian. Yeah, even Endor. Well, yeah, Endor Lear, Luke. The speeder bikes for Lear and Luke. Han Solo. Literally, I think Return Jedi has not even been tapped at all for a re-release of uh, the Duel, Luke Skywalker. But yeah, because you just think all those characters in Jabba's palace that haven't been done. We only have Jabba and a Gamorrean guard. We've got the droids. What's the one that you got the little power droid that they haven't done? Oh, of Sebastian Shaw as Anakin. That'd be great. Yeah, 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 Evie. Yeah, that's it. 88. The one brings the thing down on the little power droid. Yeah, I used to love. He used to be my favourite old Kenner robot back in the day. Just love how sort of like skeleton menacing he was. But then they still haven't done the medical droid either. From the other one from Empire Strikes Back. Oh, well, the medical droid's the one that looks a bit like a Dalek, in it. But then you got the other one as well. Um, it's got like the gas mask. I can't even remember any of their names. It's got like the gas mask, and he's like a turquoise color. T1B. That's it. Yeah, yeah. There's so many out there that they can do. Like, and we just get re-releases and repaints. So we got all those characters that we just named, yet they just bring out a shiny Boba Fett and a shiny Stormtrooper. And the Stormtrooper in the last, what, we got the Commander coming out, and the other one from Force Awakens as well, like the sort of the Electro sort of one that's coming out. Yeah, burnt Aunt um, Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru, little burnt out corpses would be nice as well to go with the sort of you could call it like the deaths of A New Hope. Yeah. Well, as I said, Adams, I think they're going to bring out one later in the year because there's another sort of 40th anniversary Empire Strikes Back figures still to come out. Yeah. What's crazy is, like, we do get Greedo getting blasted. We got two dead kind of aunt and uncle sort of like burnt to a crisp. We get an alien's arm chopped off, and that film is still actually a U. It's not even a PG. It's still a universal film that anyone can watch. Yeah, articulation for the bootleg bob is pretty good, mate. If after the video, I've got a bootleg review you can look at, and this is my custom Boba Fett Return of the Jedi one there. So he's pretty good. I can't really bring his legs out because I've rearranged his pouches to the side of his legs. But yeah, you got the upper thigh swivels. You got double jointed knees. Rocker and a pivot at the ankle. Swivels here. Rotation in the arms. Literally everything a Black Series has got. So just pretty good, to be honest. The only thing I would say is sometimes the molds and all that look a bit weird, like his antenna just looks a little bit too big and stuff there. But yeah, apart from that, it just looks pretty cool. So yeah, they're quite good articulation. Three stands. Oh, God, knocked them all down. But yeah, so this one's a bootleg as well of the prototype, and you can see like the actual belt, the original belt that he has. So it's all pretty good. The only thing is, it's kind of like a T-point kind of articulation at the leg. So they don't really kick forward. They kind of go out to the side. But if you want them to kick forward, then you have to rotate the top of the leg inwards. So to get that other bit, so it's either one or the other. But if you're just standing them, you just want him to sort of stand on the shelf just as Boba Fett would, then he's absolutely fine. But that's the only letdown on the bootlegs, really. It's just the leg articulation. It's not all there. Yeah, New Hope did have a lot of violence in it, really. Even when he's severed arms on the floor, it's not even cauterized, is it? It's like literally just bleeding out everywhere. Yeah, the Mando figure is pretty cool. I don't know. I think sometimes the San Diego Comic Con ones are there. Sometimes some stores do manage to get it, but you are paying over the odds for them. But they do generally kind of release them just as a standard figure as well a little bit later on, which so I'm not too fussed because I eventually will get that figure. I have more kind of things where it's more exclusive to things. So like those 4-packs at Disney World and stuff like that, they're the ones I kind of hate because there's literally no way on earth I can really get that kind of Hondo figure and stuff like that because I don't know anyone over there. I don't know anyone going. I certainly can't afford to go to America just to pick up one, so it's quite hard to get. Would I make a rocket fired jetpack mod for Boba? No. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I would say pick them up, and even if you do manage to get an actual Boba Fett figure later on, like an actual one, then just customize that one, and you can even turn it into any kind of Mandalorian, I suppose, by the end of it. So, a salacious crumb. Oh, they changed it to a 12 now, though. Oh, nice. Yeah, to be honest, I've not even really looked. I'm saying I can't get it, but I hate paying over the odds for something that is available generally, but I don't want to pay someone else more money because they're able to get there. But I suppose as a collector, you have to kind of do those things. Plo Koon. I just think it's finally we actually start getting some decent Jedi's. I just literally think, it's we're actually getting the decent sort of ones about. I would love a Shaq T and all those sort of characters as well. So definitely play Clune. Am I bothered about Anakin episode 2? No. Am I bothered about Obi-Wan? No. It's another Obi-Wan. I think I've got more Obi-Wans than I've got Luke Skywalker's, which is pretty insane, to be honest. But I'm hoping like they're going to re-release the episode 2 kind of episode 3 Obi-Wan, because he just looks really quite crap compared to the rest now. Oh, cheers, Dave. Yeah, if you can, mate, I'll just literally chuck you over the money, and we'll get that. Yeah, Kylie Monday. Yeah, that'd be absolutely brilliant. Yeah, I love all the Jedi's. I love all the sort of things, especially all the different ones as well from the Clone Wars. And was it Nadar Vib or something like that from the Clone Wars, which is like the Padawan type Admiral Akbar from the Lair of Grievous? I think that was absolutely a brilliant episode, and I'd love that character as well. And you got the Jedi as well. Was it like Hardman or something like that? He looked like the dinosaur Jedi who sort of jumped down to attack Count Dooku. So it'd be nice to have him as well. And obviously, Ayla Secure would actually be a fine addition as well to the collection. And then she can stand alongside Bly, or in front of him, shall we say. That's it. Coleman, the asset. Cheers. I think it's over the years I've been so out of Star Wars sort of like loop, like I just keep forgetting all the names and stuff. I'm gonna have to go through a Star Wars character guide to remember all these names. Yeah, definitely need Ugnaughts, and it'd be great as well as like a 2-pack. Just one was slightly different to the other with like a couple goggles on his head or something like that. Yeah, those droids are pretty cool, weren't they, Dave? Yeah. Oh yeah, Savage Opress. Yeah, that'd be amazing as a Black Series, and even some of the Night Sisters as well, and Azaj Ventress as well, just to go alongside. And actually, she had some cool outfits as well as Azaj Ventress. She went into Bounty Hunter. She was at the Night Sister sort of ninja sort of outfit as well. And there's loads of different concepts of Azaj Ventress as well, where she's got the black and grey, obviously the purple and pinky colour that she had in Clone Wars. Yeah, I mean, Savage Opress look great. And obviously, there's like 2 versions out there where he's kind of sort of like half top naked, I suppose, and then you got the other one where he's got all the armor on and all that. So he'd look pretty cool. And then we need more as well, especially from the new Clone Wars with his metal legs and stuff like that. So he look great. Yeah, I would love a Kyle Katarn. And I saw someone else on Instagram the other day who had an actual custom of him as well. And yeah, it looks brilliant. It actually looked like a figure. And also, I saw a guy that had dash render as well. That would be great. And from Shadows of the Empire book as well. That's not it. Was it Zior, the actual main guy? And actually, he was just in the latest episode of Clone Wars, if anyone saw. He's just literally there in the background. So it'd be pretty cool to get him as well. Yeah, yeah, and the Star Killer from Force Awakens as well, and he had his little robot as well, was it? Yeah, and CC Tin as well. It would look great. Barriss Ophi, even like a young Asuka, I would love that as well from the and also an Obi-Wan from the Clone Wars, rather than sort of like general Clone War complete armor, and Anakin as well. So yeah, it's literally untold like other figures they could bring out. It's just hundreds, and they can keep going and keep going really. So which is good. But I'm just hoping now, like the movies and all that are sort of stopped. We'll start getting more of the original trilogy background characters, and I don't know, just sort of bring a bit more life to the shelf rather than these sort of main characters. Yeah, yeah. To be honest, I wouldn't mind Jar Jar and Captain. Is it Tapples, or whatever his name was? With and they could actually bring that out as a vehicle pack with his Kadu. So yeah, I don't really hate sort of the Gungans and stuff like that. I think they're not too bad. Tarpals, that's it. Yeah, yeah. I think it looked pretty cool on the shelf. Yeah, I think I've had too many beers to remember. Yeah, I'm quite surprised they haven't used a lot of reused body parts really. Obviously they do with all the sort of trooper parts and all that, but yeah, I mean even just sort of like the X-wing pilots and other bits like that. They've only done that once with Wedge, but I suppose they could just keep reducing loads really. Yeah, a massive Rancor, that'd be great. Or even if they'd done it as like a build a figure, so you get one part, get like the arms or something like that. I don't know, like because you want it massive. But then I suppose that could be the next vehicle, like a return. We got Emperor Strikes Back, and maybe for the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi, they might actually bring out the Rancor as the vehicle. I mean, because everyone was going a bit crazy over the custom one they had on the set thing at the last show. Yeah, but they could do that, and also with all the different rebels and stuff. I think there isn't there like the Rebel Fleet Trooper. I'm sure there's one that has they're like red shirts rather than blue shirts. So they could even just bring that out, as a figure. Yeah, you're gonna have to build it down the beach instead. Oh dear. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe you have to go to like some little sandbox in a park. Obviously, when the virus is over and done with, and you can go out. So what's your favourite figure? Or what's all your favourite figures, you were saying? Well, I think once you put a Sarlacc in the middle, I think most of the kids in the sandbox will probably just run away, to be honest. Yeah, he's got to build a Jabba's palace in the background out of sand as well. Just be careful of the wet sand. That's the ticket, mate. That's what we want to see. Well, I'm going to leave it there, guys, because I've got to get up early in the morning. Got work and everything. Back to normal world, I suppose. Yeah, same as me, Dave, mate. The real world calls and beckons. So, guys, I'll leave it there. If you can all give us a thumbs up on the like and all that, that'd be absolutely brilliant. And I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully, I'll try and make this a bit more of a regular thing, and we'll start going from there. And but thanks, guys. I really appreciate your support. Thanks for all getting me to 1,000 subscribers and everything as well. So, absolutely superb. And so, thank you very, very much. Means 100% means so much to me. Actually, just yeah, it's pretty good. So, guys, thank you so much. Have a good night, and I'll see you next time. Bye. I say bye, but I've got it on my camera here.